In today's warm-up, we're asked how much greater is the area of the 16-inch pizza over the area of the 8-inch pizza. So that's part A. And then part B asks us to figure out kind of like a unit rate, basically, a price per. It wants to know what the better deal is. So let's look at A, and then I think I'm going to leave you to answer B on the Google form that I link. So, looking at A, how much greater is the area of the 16-inch pizza? Well, I think we can all see that the 16-inch pizza is indeed a greater area, but how do I figure out the area of my poorly hand-drawn circles here? Well, let's remember that the area of any circle is area of circle equals pi r squared. Okay? So now I just need to figure out what that is for each of these. In my 8-inch pizza, now 8 inches does not refer to the radius because that's not how we buy pizzas. When we buy pizzas, we talk about the diameter of the pizza. This is an 8-inch diameter pizza. And so, if this is an 8-inch diameter pizza, the radius must be half of that diameter, and half of 8 is 4. So the radius of this one is going to equal 4, okay? So that's like this distance right here equals 4. Right? Okay, cool. So then, we'll get rid of that stuff because it gets in the way. Okay, so that's 4. So I need to find pi r squared, so I'm going to write out pi r squared over here. Now, PEMDAS tells me that I need to be sure to do my exponent first. I have a value for r and it's 4, so I'm going to plug it in. I've got pi times 4 squared. Now, 4 squared is what I have to deal with first, like we said, the exponent. So that's going to be pi times, well, 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So pi times 16. So now I just need to know what 16 times pi is. Now, should I use a calculator? May I use a calculator? Sure, you may. We're at the part of the year where you get to say, Mr. Wilkes, can I use a calculator? And by and large, almost always, I will say yes. So I'm going to say 3.14 times 1/6. We're going to use 3.14 as an approximation for pi this time, which is something that we do in school often. And we get 50.24. 50.24. Now, don't forget, that's 50.24 what? They're not astronomical units, are they? They're not Studebakers. They are inches. Okay? Inches. Drop the mic. Wait, no, I forgot something. When I'm looking at area, it's always inches squared or square inches. Either one of those is correct. So this is our answer for the area of the smaller pizza. Now, let's look at this bigger pizza. Same equation, pi r squared. Our radius is going to be half of the diameter. Half of this diameter, 16, is 8. So here we're going to have r equals 8. If I say pi times 8 squared, that's the same as pi times 8 times 8 is 64. And now I'm just going to use my quick and dandy calculator just like you will, because you know how to use your skills, strategies, and the tools that are available to you. 64 times 3.14 is 200.96. And let's not forget inches squared. So now 200.96 inches squared, we can figure out the difference because that's what it asks, right? How much greater? That's asking me for a difference. So I need to find out what is the distance between this number and this number. To figure that out, I'm going to do a little subtraction. So I'll do 200.96 minus 50.24 And I end up with 6 minus 4 is 2, 9 minus 2 is 7, 0, 10 minus 5 is 5, and a 1. And I've got 150.72 inches squared. And that is my answer for A. There it is. That's my answer for A. A, 150.72 inches squared. Beautiful. Now, my question for you is, which is the better deal? You're going to have to think about how much per square inch, like dollars per square inch. What are you going to do with that? I can't wait to see what you say in the Google form. Thanks, everybody.